Welcome to the Yazan TV.
Why have you been out like that though? Like they can do support or something.
Yeah, why not? You know, man, it's just like it's our own platform. What you think, man?
Which kind of looking like it? This one,
yeah. Yeah, man. Okay, let's get this straight. Keep it recorded. This is your angle. That's my angle, and then we have both of our angles.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. No,
sure.
I'm not editing this out. Actually, this is us now.
Yeah.
Welcome to Yazan TV, MYTV, MYTV. How do you want to call it? Yazan O'Day, Martin Filet, the host of this show. Welcome, bro.
Literally.
We officially have it, man. Our official first episode.
After how long?
Man, you're talking about nearly 2 years of planning this, man. During COVID times, we even planned this out, man. But it didn't work out. Yeah. Indeed.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you said to me in price, but like I wasn't in the right frame.
Yeah.
I said, nah, I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, indeed.
And I wasn't confident yet, do you get me?
Yeah.
So I didn't want to do it, so
yeah.
That was a problem.
But to be honest with you, it was actually a lot harder than I thought it would be. I thought it was just like lights, cameras, say something, but nah. I was like, whoa, that's a lot harder than I thought it would be, man.
A lot more.
Wow. And it's not just that, like, you know, we have to put money through like equipment, lights, and it's not just that. We need to know who we need to bring on. Man. So tell me, bro. So it's our first official episode. How do you feel like? How does it officially feel like having your own platform now? Like just having your own podcast, your own platform, your own whole you being your own boss.
Do you want what's so funny? Yeah.
What?
It's hella nerve-wracking because like you're on camera. You have to not act a certain way, but like, you have to talk a certain way. You don't want to like act stupid or anything like that. But also at the same time, be myself.
Yeah.
It's a bit like so showing this to the world. It's like a weird feeling, a lot of pressure on yourself as well. So it's not
man.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking. How do you feel like?
Man, to be honest with you, I'm used to being on camera, but I'm not used to being on camera directly talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because for anyone who knows, like who knows me, I only be on camera live when I'm like competing or fighting, when I'm doing my thing. So for me to be like just me being me in front of a camera and talking, it's a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. Honestly, it's just like, oh shit, like, you know, press that button. And you know how me and you, we laugh on everything. It's just like, I'm like, I don't want to be pressed like, welcome to MYTV, and then you start laughing as well. I was like, bro, come on, bro. So yeah, tell me, so how does it feel for you to be directly in front of a camera? Like, we have 3 cameras on. How does it feel directly to be in that spotlight?
Again, nerve-wracking, man.
Yeah.
Nerve-wracking.
Explain, define more. Like, how do you mean by, what do you mean by
nerve-wracking? Like, at the start, I was like, yeah, let me do it. I'll be confident, this or that. But it's one of the ones that you kind of have to, like, build your way up. You can't just, like, hop in the camera and be like,
yeah, indeed.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. No, you kind of have to, like, you know, get to the zone of it, like, do you get me? So, but it's a lot of pressure as well. Like,
yeah, you need to be in this, like, and that's just me personally. Like, I honestly think if you want to start any type of career, like you're talking about, like fighting, like you're like acting, podcast, whatever. I honestly think you need to be in the zone. You know what I mean? Like you can't just say action where you're mentally not there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's nerve-wracking. Like me, like I kind of feel nervous because it's the first time for me because you have lights, cameras, you have. We're talking about, we're not gonna
1, 2, 3, and the lights,
and then 2 lights, and then me and you, and then we have some snacks here. We're probably not gonna eat.
You put that here.
I mean, yeah, come on, like we don't want to have an empty table. You know what I mean, like we have like some food. Like, okay. What you expect me to put there instead?
Shit. Not anyways. Like what's like? I taste this already. It's like shit. It tastes like ass.
Actually, it's not that bad. Like, okay, like I'm not. It's not a sponsor video for Prime. Like, you know, if Logan Paul ever watches this, if Logan Paul or KSI ever watches this, like, it's not that. It's not bad. Like, it's like it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Like, it doesn't taste like shit, but it doesn't like it's not. Bad, like it's doable. It's an alright drink. But me personally, I'd rather that over here than the Pride, man.
I know against Logan Paul, not against KSI, but
they're smart. I like how they do
business wise, yeah.
Business wise, like when they started, like, you know, even when they hated each other, like, you know, I honestly thought that that was all for selling. That was all business. Like I don't think they actually hated each other. I think that was all planned out. And then for them to create that new chapter, which is like, the prime drink, you know what I mean? Because I had a feeling personally after they fought the second time, I was like, I have a feeling that they're gonna do something together since they've already made this much money in pay-per-view buys, ticket buys. The whole world nearly watched it, and for them to start a new business, I think that's smart. To be honest with you. Yeah.
I don't know. Like I never really watched like. I watched KSI and Logan Paul back in the day.
Back when they were like little YouTubers.
Yeah. But I got older. I never watched them no more. I'm not against the YouTuber fight and stuff like that. But it's just like me being a boxer myself. Like me training like 10 plus years. I haven't been training 8 plus years, but I trained 8 years, not for 10.
You've been training a while. You've been training on to the point where you know how hard that game is.
No, literally. But like, let's say I'm the pro careers now, and I'm training 14 years for a fight, for a big pro fight, and you have these YouTubers coming in to the fight game, and then they're getting bigger shots than pro fighters.
Unfortunately,
that's get me. Like,
but again, I respect the business wise. I absolutely respect the business wise.
I know it's entertainment at the end of the day, but it's like kind of people like kind of Mayweather kind of put that like
these are guys that actually fought for a living.
Do you get me?
Do you know what I mean?
Do you get me? It kind of puts that like okay.
And I personally think that after that McGregor Mayweather fight, and that's just me personally. After the McGregor and Mayweather fight,
that's when everyone started doing it.
Everyone started doing it. You had MMA fighters shifting.
You know what's funny? I watch videos like Robert Jackson going into I think kickboxing or something like that.
He went into K1,
yeah. Something like that. Yeah, he did that years ago, but that wasn't popular. But I think Mayweather and McGregor kind of put that into mainstream. Do you get me? That kind of put that into. I think they made like 100 million. McGregor made like 100 million.
Easy, 600 million when you're talking about roughly. Man, if I made that money, I won't even fight again, bro. To be honest, I'll probably open my own gym, start training younger fighters. But man, I won't even go back fighting. To be honest with you.
Yeah, no, me, man. If I had $1 billion, I'd still be acting broke. Facts.
Yeah, bro. I used to be going out with a pair of fucking.
I was still acting broke, man.
A pair of Nikes, even though that's Adidas.
Yeah. If someone asked me to give them money on take, I'd be like, what? Nah. I say I have more money, bro. None of this rubbish. No. I won't say any of that, man. But if I had $1 billion, still act like a broken.
Yeah, man. Literally. So tell me, man, what was your biggest motivation starting this podcast? What was the one thing you were like, you know what, I'm not giving up. It's right now. It's one of my main focuses.
Do you know what it is? I think when you asked me 2 years ago, I wasn't really confident.
Yeah, understood.
But when you asked me last year, I was coming from a place from like I had nothing to lose, man. I had nothing to lose. I felt like I was going to do something bad. Do you get me? And I felt like I was that mentality of not to lose, and you came to me the opportunity. I'm like, okay, let me take this as to kind of redeem myself from after what happened. What happened to me? Do you get me? So that kind of like, okay, let me pursue this.
No one can blame what happened. Let's get it. No one can blame what happened. Like I'm not gonna mention what happened, but no one can blame what happened. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
What happened is my fault.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, I have to learn from my mistakes.
Yeah, indeed.
Everyone goes through shit.
It's how you're a human being.
It's how you take it in a row. You can't just that's what happened to me. You can't just say, oh, I'm blaming you for what happened to you. Nah. Can't put on my shoulders and take it forward. And that's why we can do the podcast.
Look, you're a man. You take responsibility with your actions. But at the end of the day, you're made out of like blood, bones, and flesh.
That's what I'm
saying. You have feelings. So anyone who blames things to what you did, they need to really look at themselves and be like, hold on, he's not a robot. He's not perfect. You're not Einstein. Do you know what I mean? Like I can make mistakes. You can make mistakes. You know what I mean? Like our coaches can make mistakes. Anyone who's at that higher level who thinks of an IQ can make a mistake. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but the thing is how you be accountable, how you be responsible from it, how you learn from it. That's the thing for me. Like, some people like won't be accountable, won't be responsible, and just be blaming everybody for their actions and be the same place where they are 10 years later from now. I wonder what happened to them, wonder why not get further in life, but they're not being accountable, they're not learning from actions, but instead doing the exact same shit over and over again. I remember I seen someone post what was it again? If you do, being crazy is like, something like, if you do the exact same thing every single time, that's being crazy. Something like that, I can't remember, like, if someone knows that, like, you know what I'm saying, but that's saying like you do 10,000 times the same way, that's being crazy. Do you get me? Like, in the sense of like, if you keep doing the exact same shit and not improving, that's like you're crazy because you're not changing. You're not trying different ways to improve yourself. Do you get me? So I can't learn from
and that kind of links into men's mental health, which is unfortunately not talked about.
Yeah,
it's never talked about. Like I understood, like me personally, mental health is plays a strong aspect on a human being. Like it's never like what happened with you, what happened with me, what happened like or anything could happen to anyone. You know what I mean? Mental health is not talked about, unfortunately, and that's why suicidal rate for men is higher. Do you know what I mean? And unfortunately, we live in a reality where it's not talked about. What do you think about it? What do you think about it in general, like a general idea of men's mental health?
I think it's this generation. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the generation that's going on now. I feel like with social media, it doesn't make it any better. So because everything's glorified, everything's so a lot of things is in your face. That's the thing. So I don't know, man. I feel like I'm not really the best person to ask about, to be honest, because I have a girlfriend, so that can help me. that can help me, man. So how much as they annoy me, how much as they annoy me and stuff like that. She helped me a lot, so that's the thing. So just
bro, our mental health is different to women's mental health. Let's just.
I'm not on that subject.
But I'm just telling you, I think it's different to their thinking.
No, but what I would say is about mental health is like what you do on day to day. Like let's say you're smoking every day, you're drinking every single weekend, you're partying every single weekend, you're betting every single weekend, you're on coke every weekend.
Yeah.
That's not gonna help. That's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna make your life better. It's not gonna make your life better. Obviously, from time to time, drink whatever, blah blah. But every single weekend, come on now, man. Come on.
Now, as you may know, I don't drink or smoke. Yeah. I don't drink for two reasons. First of all, because I come from an Islamic faith, so alcohol is a forbidden thing. Yeah, and second of all, and which I respect a lot. Don't get me wrong. And the second reason, which obviously, I'm trying to limit myself or prohibit myself from these type of environments. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying partying and going out is a bad thing. I'm just saying do it when it's deserved. Like when you actually worked for a goal, you worked for a goal, and you actually do think you deserve a little break because you're not a machine at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? And plus, like I train every day. Like I train mixed martial arts every day. You come from a boxing background, so you know that it wouldn't sound right if like you train Monday to Friday, you go out during the Saturday night, you hung over Sunday, and then you're back training not feeling well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's the only two reasons. And smoking, I never even put a cigarette in my mouth. So like so smoking already, like I actually seen a video the other day, not too long ago, about like it's basically a doctor's comparing a healthy lungs to like a lungs that smoke, and the healthy lung is pink in color, like it's fresh. This is what healthy lung is, and then you see a smoker lung is all black and it's all shady, and then you have breathing problems at a young age. Like you ever look at people who smoke at 26, 27, they can't even breathe. You know what I mean?
No, I was never a fan of cigarettes. Like when growing up, like it'd be around me, but I never try it. The weed, I did smoke weed for when I was like 14 to I think 20 to 20. Yeah. That's when I started smoking, but that's when I stopped as well. That's when I finally came to realize this is not for me. Like this not better for me. Like it just could cause serious harm as well. So I would just cut off and stuff like that. Like, but like with the weed thing is it's like I wouldn't recommend anyone to smoke it really. Like I do hear that it's like it does help with like cancer, and it does help with
these major
do you get me? But like if you're smoking it every single day, come on now, like it's not really like
if you make it your habitat to make yourself feel better.
Yeah, if at least the same way as a party, if you deserve it, to go. I wouldn't say go and smoke it now, but I'm just saying at least be wise of what you're doing. Do you get me? I wouldn't be going and saying smoke every day now. I'm trying to say do when you deserve it. After like a month or something like that, after the hard grafting, after hard working hard, then go do it. Do you get me? But I wouldn't recommend to do it after you get back from work, as soon as you wake up, as soon as you go out to partying. Yeah. As soon as you go, I wouldn't recommend it. No, I wouldn't do
Just like mentioned earlier. Sorry, when I said that I come from an MMA background, you come from a boxing background. Some people are gonna ask, have we trained before? Have we do we have any some sort of contact like in combat sports? So Martin, for people who don't know, during the COVID time, 2020, 2021, we trained so hard. Bro, we trained so hard. I want your reflection on. I want your summary about what you think of that of an experience. Like 2 years training during COVID time, where everyone was like in quarantine, and we trained so hard, like we were like it's a world title fight. How do you think on that, man? I'll be honest. You bet my ass. You bet my ass. Yes, I said it. I'll say it on camera, bro. Bro, I was. Yeah. On the car park chat.
It was just a matter of training every day, really, to be honest, man. I used to post on my socials as well, like just wake up at 6 in the morning, go for a jog, and like it wasn't magic that I woke up beside peanut butter. Is I woke up at 6 in the morning, jog the 10k, 5k, whatever I was feeling. After I go college, come back, train again. After that, train again. So from like 5 to 10. That's how we train all day, and then that be repetitive. But then after came to the stage where like, I started seeing improvements. Do you get me? That's when I started to like gain confidence within myself, and that's when we started to bring people onto the car park. I started to whoop people's asses as well. So, but yeah, it's nice to think about. But damn, man, I put a few kg now, so like
Damn, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man, flipping. I don't know what my boxing career right now, I'm gonna be totally honest, man. I'm not too sure what it's gonna happen right now. It looks like I want to do other stuff rather than boxing. I'm not.
But you still have that boxing in your blood. Course, you're from time to time you will.
Well, every single day, I literally in my house, my kitchen, my room.
Yeah, your work.
I'm literally it's in your blood. I literally do everything. I don't get she's watching me. I'm like that. I'm talking about mom about something.
But then it's muscle memory, yeah.
I've been doing
might as well just like hang a speed bag there.
Do you get me? Like, so I think
I actually might do that myself, just hang a speed bag there somewhere.
But I think boxing all in my blood. I think that's what's one thing that I literally say in my life.
What's your biggest motivation? Is because boxing is in your blood. What's the biggest motivation you in boxing?
To do boxing?
Yeah. What motivates you for you to do it? In general, like a general idea. What motivates you?
When I was doing it consistently.
Like was your goal like become a world title, champion, make money out of it? Yeah. But now times have changed. What's your motivation in boxing? Is it for you to stay fit? Is it for you to have a better physique? What's your, like, for example, me, my motivation is if I'm injured and I'm unable to train or compete, my motivation is just to stay fit. Like maybe do a bit of shadow boxing, go out for jogs. Like, be as fit as much as possible. So when I am fit and clear to go back training and fight, I'm already 10 steps ahead. So what's your motivation?
Be the best. That's probably it. But just be the best. There's no one else. Mm-hmm. To have that WBC belt over my waist, that'd probably be it. And the IBO and the what's there? The W. I don't know what.
It's WBO, WBC, and then what's the other two?
There's WBO, WBC, and the IBF, and I think IBO, some crap like that. But
yeah.
They had no 4 belts, and that we were the best. That's when I could time to. I don't know. Like I wouldn't say like I don't know. Like I still hit them goals. We make more goals. So do you get me? So that probably it.
Yeah. And what do you think a life of a fighter is? Like a general life of a fighter, like a life of a fighter for me, it's a hard life, unfortunately.
Join it is, yeah. It's miserable.
It's miserable, man. Miserable for people who are not into this sport.
It's fucking miserable.
There's no, you have no friends. You're lonely, man. You have no friends.
It's miserable, man.
Like you're waking up every day. Like I understand people have jobs and you pay bills and all. But you go to your job and then from there to the gym and then you're doing your rounds. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but you have to go back in there and you're pissed off and you're hurt. Do you know what I mean? And it's hard. Like it's honestly it's miserable, man. Do you know what I mean? And like you train so hard for a specific fight. just to get one step closer to your goal, just to climb one step closer. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. See what I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I feel like it's probably miserable, and it's just like concentrating.
Concentrate.
There's no. I'll get back to it. Like, see with football and stuff like that. Like, it's more of like you have a team, so you kind of rely on a team to do this.
Oh yeah, you have a team in MMA. You do or boxing. You have your own gym.
No. But the thing is, it's up to you. It's all up to you. Like, if you like want to be the best, it's really up to you how you want to do that. You get me? Like, you wake up at 6 in the morning and do them jogs. Do you get me? Like, you can't say. I remember you come in the phone.
Yeah. I called you on the phone saying I want to be the best.
Do you get me? You can't say you're going to be the best. Like, you're only training once a day. Do you get me? That's kind of like training multiple times a day. Like, you know, look at Kobe. You know, he trained like, I don't know how many times he trained a day, but 4 or 5 times a day. Woke up at 4 in the morning. You know, from four to 6. This all I don't know a whole shebang, but I just remember like he trained like 4 or 5 times a day, and I kind of took that mentality as well, like train 3 times a day, and that put me to my top A game. So yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just it's unfortunate. It's the loneliest sport. You don't have.
It is. Yeah.
It's the loneliest sport.
It
like
is,
you know, like how many times do you see me? Like even though me and you like we pretty much see each other most of the time.
Yeah.
You only see me when I'm not training. Do you know what I mean? Which is man, it's unfortunate. And at the end of the day, like you know, yeah, I just don't see myself working 9 to 5, and that's just me personally.
Yeah, that's like, same.
I don't see myself working 9 to 5. I don't see myself.
Don't get wrong. It's not.
It's not wrong with.
It's not wrong with. It's not wrong with. I'm not putting it out there. I'm not putting it out there to say, oh, don't work a 9 to 5. No, I'm not saying that, man.
I respect anyone who works 9 to 5.
Yeah, I respect anyone. I had a conversation with one of my friends. I asked him to hop on a business with me. Like, yeah. I was like, bro, let's do something. Let's start a business. Let's do this. Let's do that and that. And then he said, no, I want to work. I just want to work, get a girlfriend. I'm like, in my head, why would you want to do that? But then I told myself, I'm like, yeah, listen, not everybody wants to be that entrepreneur. Do you get me? Like, some people want to work.
I actually had a conversation with a teammate of mine. He's a very good jiu-jitsu guy. And I asked him, where do you see yourself? Like, what do you see yourself in the future? And he was like, to be honest with you, I asked him, do you see yourself working at 9 to 5? And he was like, to be honest with you, I actually do. You know, I just want to be able to get a good paying job, have a family, because I'm a very simple person. I don't see myself being like that Logan Paul, you know, start business. It's good to start them business. He goes, I'll be happy if I start my own business as long as it's a 9 to 5 and I have my own kid. Like for me, the most prestigious thing is to have a kid, raise him, like you know, educate him. You know, and I was thinking of it, and I was like, wow, imagine if how simple a 9 to 5 would be. Like you know, I'm just talking about. Like people who work 9 to 5, which like I'm not against them. It's just like they find joy in the most simplest things. Yeah. Like do you see how much joy they find? Like for example, walking a dog. You get that. Like you work 9 to 5. Because on Saturday morning you wake up, you have your dog, you walk. They find so much joy in doing that. Where people who don't, like entrepreneur guys, where like you're talking about boxers, MMA fighters.
See, my joy would be financial freedom. That's what it is, you know, to stop my mom from working, my dad from working.
And that's me as well.
My whole family from working. So my kids can have that business. They don't need to work. So my family generation don't need to work. I don't want them to be struggling.
And that's the same with me.
The way I grew up, I don't want them struggling.
And that's the same with me. Like I want to be able to, like, you know, obviously, like, who doesn't want to get paid? Let's be real. But like, obviously, I want to have myself a house. Obviously, I want to be having myself a better life. And obviously, I want. But the main reason is like, I want to be able to retire my parents early. I want to be able to give them everything. I'll be like, here, you've raised me. You've retired for me. You spent nights in the hospital for me. You fed me. You clothed me. I want to be able to give my mum a mansion. Nice mansion. I want to make sure my dad is good, my dad's safe, my dad's like financially stable. I want to make sure also my kids, you know, they when they ask for something, obviously I want them to work for it, but I don't want to spoil my kids. But I also want to make sure that, you know, here, come on, I'm gonna pay for all your education, but you make sure you work for your stuff.
Yeah.
And obviously after me, you're gonna take over the business, and then and my kids having everything they want.
The thing is also, it's like I'm gonna wake up and do what I want. That freedom, just doing what I want.
Yeah.
Doing things I do. I don't want to work at 9 to 5 where someone's telling me what to do. Someone's trying to make fun of have expectations of what they want to do. No.
And don't get me wrong. That's another reason why I personally think this podcast is good, because you know, when I mention, obviously, like, who doesn't want to get paid for it?
What did you watch for Sunday podcast? I know. I didn't want.
Actually, to be honest with you, I've always wanted. Look, you know me, bro. You know me 5 years. I like talking. I like talking, right?
Yeah.
I like talking. I like interacting with people. Yeah. I like hearing people. I just that's just me personally.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, we talk. Why can't I not benefit benefit that with you? You know what I mean? Plus, me and you argue on everything. We argue, like, I'm talking about bro. Remember the times me and you argue on everything. Everything. Like, I could put a cup of water down here, but like, let's argue about that. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, no, it's a glass of water. They're gonna be like, no, it's a cup of water. And then, you know, do you know what I mean? So, like,
yeah, I get you. Yeah,
and plus, like, I obviously want to benefit from it, and in the future get an income out of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of my biggest motivations to do this podcast specifically. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought of doing it by myself. Don't get me wrong. I did at one point think about doing it by myself.
It's hard doing a podcast by yourself.
But when you don't have another person that has that technical experience like yourself, I wouldn't know what I'm doing. Like right now, I'll probably just buy a ring light and I'm like, all right, what am I doing next? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Do you know what I mean?
Get you.
So yeah, Martin. So tell me, what's speaking of training together down in the car park. This is how we also met each other. Like, we knew each other from the past, but we never interacted. And me and you studied in the same college. But you tried to avoid me a few times. Talk to me about that.
I'm gonna go too into detail.
No, you can't actually go. You go on. I don't mind. I actually don't mind, because that story involves me.
I'll spare you. So listen, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, but I was with my boys, and you were just on your ones, and obviously, like, I don't know, like, it's like.
Well, how did you find me at this time, bro?
I think you just came up to us, and then you were like, "Oh, who's this guy?" And then from there, like I seen you around on this day, and I really chat to you like here and there, but I never really chat to you.
Yeah, we knew each other.
We knew each other, and then in college, I barely chat to you as well. And then to COVID, I was training with the boys in PNT. If you don't know the PNT, then you texted me. And then from there, that's when, like, you know, we started coming closer and closer and closer.
Yeah.
That was pretty
No, but the thing is, I came up to you. I texted you at the start, because the thing is, I was off the gym for over a month, and I'm like, here. I'm starting to feel myself unfit. Starting to feel myself. I'm like, why should and I see you train online. I'm like, let me text you, see, bro. Let me see if I can actually pop down. And then from there, ever since, it's just like, and then our relationship kind of, like, you know, developed. We started to talk more. We started to train more. We started to learn from each other's sides. And then from there, we've really kicked off. I'm like, oh shit, like, you know, we're buddies now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're buddies.
Yeah. I think that's legit. I mean, to be honest, that was really it. To be honest, and after that, we started kind of like training the car park, going out together, and then that's when it kind of kicked off.
Yeah.
Too much it, like, so.
Yeah.
That feels like. I feel like yesterday.
Time flies, bro. Honest to God, bro. Like, oh man, literally. Literally.
Yesterday, man.
So tell me, have you enjoyed today's podcast so far? Like, have you enjoyed the setup? Have you enjoyed
It's hard work, actually.
It was hard work. It really was.
It's hard work. Getting angles, getting the light, getting fucking with my gaff, and then getting all this thing. It's long, man. It's super long.
And we still shot.
Literally, so it's super long, but obviously our tongue goes on the equipment gets better, we get better, you know, takes time.
Over time we'll get better. And now slowly we get people on, do you know what I mean? Like slowly we're gonna get people on, learn from them. And that's actually our goal in the podcast. Like the people who we bring on, without mentioning names of course.
Yeah.
Not only we're gonna try like, you know, interview them, we're gonna try learn from them. Like you're like, all right, how can I learn from you, from your life experiences, for us to become a better human being, if you know what I mean? Like I don't want to bring someone on and just like read something out of it, saying, all right, how did you do this? No, like I just want to have a conversation with you. Obviously, I want to ask you, have a bit of fun. Like chat shit. Tell me, Joe. No.
Anyways, but yeah, if I still flipping,
bro, I heard this joke. Do you want to hear?
No.
Please.
No.
Promise me.
No.
It's two seconds, bro.
No.
2 seconds.
No.
How'd you burn holy water? How'd you boil holy water, man? Burn the hell out of it.
Anyways, but soon enough that we get more people on. I think we're just getting started now. We're doing the little introduction, so that's where, you know, get more people on. So
yeah, alright. So that's it for today. You know what I mean? Thanks for helping me set up everything, man. Honestly, it's just I enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's kind of to ease into it.
Yeah.
To get more comfortable, but I think that was a problem.
For me personally, it feels like cold water. It feels like you're stepping straight into cold water. You need to like slowly, do you know what I mean? Working it slowly. So I bet you next week's episode is gonna be like, we'll be more comfortable, do you know what I mean? We already know how to start, how to, you know, talk, how to introduce.
In due time, no's easy at first. No's easy.
No, it is.
No's easy. So
yeah.
That's pretty much it, to understand. So
yeah, so that's it for the day. Thanks for watching the MYTV page. Make sure you subscribe up on Instagram. We'll leave the description down below. Thanks.
You better subscribe.
You better subscribe, or I'll send him after you.
Or else.
Get that bottle of Prime, Jesus.